Welcome back to another video. In this video, I have finally done it. For the last few months, I have been getting a lot of comments saying to release a mod pack for all the mods that I have worked on, and we've finally released it. It will be available for Forge and Neoforge 1.21.4 and also 1.21.5. Now stay tuned, a little bit later in the video, I'm going to host some kind of event related to this mod pack. But with this mod pack, you can mess around with the Tricky Trials Plus mod, which adds a lot of new stuff to the game, mainly expanding upon the Minecraft 1.21 update. One of the main features it adds is the Tricky Chamber, which is a harder version of the Trial Chamber, with custom blocks, custom loot, and things like that, as well as custom mobs for this chamber, and also community built rooms. Back when this mod was being worked on, we hosted some community events where players could build their own rooms to be added. It also gives keys another use, adding these treasure rooms where it will spawn mobs that you can kill to access a door. And if you kill all the mobs, you have a chance to get a key, which you can then use on this door. These keys can also be gotten in other places. But one thing to note, you cannot break through these blocks while this door is closed, which then has some cool new items as well as some rare blocks. And the final thing that we focus on within this mod is a load of new vault variants. As you can see, there are 7 new ones right here spawning in different structures, from the Woodland Mansion to the End City to the Ancient City. And this is the first mod that is within the mod pack. It adds so much to the game. Now the next mod we're going to cover that is in this mod pack is the Badgers. These are entities that spawn within forest biomes, and they are basically just an ambient mob. They can also randomly dig up items, so they are useful for some farms, but they're mainly just decorative. Now the third one comes back to villages, and this is MO Villagers. This adds some new villager professions to the game, as well as some new houses. One of the houses that you can see right here, and this is for the villager of the forest, which trades vegetation like blocks. And this is what the florist looks like, but that is not the only profession that this mod adds. There is also another villager profession for the target block, which is the redstone trader, and this one will trade redstone themed items. And then some of the other villager professions is the miner, which will trade things related to caves. We then also have the Ancient Explorer, which trades things related to archaeology. We then also have the Lumberjack, which trades things related to wood. And finally, we have the Nether Explorer, which trades things related to the Nether. Now, all of these can spawn naturally apart from the Ancient Explorer and also the Nether Explorer. Now that is the third mod. The fourth one, we need to jump to the Pale Garden, because this is Gardens Awakens Plus, which is a mod that expands upon 1.21.4. So if we come to this biome, you can see there's a lot of features here that you can mess around with, including fog when you are within the Pale Garden biome. It also adds another new mob to the game that you can see right here. This is a mob that you can trade with by giving it creaking hearts, and it will give you a random item in return. But you can only do that at night time. So you can see it's now nighttime and it is awoken. If I give it a creaking heart, you'll see it'll slowly eat the creaking heart, and then eventually it will spit out a random item, which that time around was 4 resin torches. There are also some new mob variants in this for each mob that spawns here, replacing their normal variants for the pale versions. Now once again, there's a lot of other things within this mod which you can see within the creative tab, as well as some petrified wood blocks, so you can make wood not burn by clicking resin bricks on them. Now that is the fourth mod within this pack. Now the fifth mod which we're going to cover, which is in all the packs, is the Mublooms mod. Now the Mublooms mod adds Mublooms to the game. It adds one for pretty much every single flower. They spawn in meadows biomes, as well as flower forests and sunflower forests, and you can see them right here. There are also some rare variants that you can find which don't spawn naturally. So once again, this mod will be included within the mod pack. Now there is one final mod that is in the pack as well, but this is currently only for the 1.21.5 Neoforge version, and that is Spring to Life Plus. In the future, it will be added to the 1.21.5 Forge version, but that won't be until after the mod is finished development. And then to showcase the final mod within this pack, we are within the forest biome, because the first update for Spring to Life expands upon the forest biome and also the birch forest, adding clovers to the forest as well as over there some butterfly bushes. And butterfly bushes will let off butterfly ambient particles, which definitely do add to some builds. And then also head into the birch forest. There are some fallen leaves all over the ground, as well as to find some of these new mushroom shelves. And also there is an ambient flower for this biome, which is this one right here, which will let off some pollen particles that just hover around the radius of the flowers. Now once again, this mod does add a decent amount, but we're only on the first update of this, and this mod is still in development. So that is all the mods currently within the pack. If I do release any new mods in the future, they will be added to this. But a lot of people have been asking for me to make a mod pack of every mod that I have made, which I've now done. And I will also, if I update any other mods, they will be added to this as well. Now, let's talk about the event or competition that I spoke about at the start of the video. And that is that I'm going to be working on a mod that goes alongside this mod pack. And that mod will basically add Easter eggs for you guys. How you can get a Easter egg within the mod pack is by reporting a bug to us. The bug can be related to any mod within the pack, so it can be for Spring to Life, it can be for Gardens Awakens Plus, it can be for Tricky Trials Plus, or it can be for Emo Villagers or Mublooms or Badgers. The bug can be for any of the mods, but you have to report a valid bug. And if you do that, we will then reach out to you and ask what Easter egg you want within the game. Now there are going to be some limitations on the Easter eggs. For example, they have to follow my channel rules. So for example, they have to be PG. It's just a way to thank you guys for playing the mods and also helping us keep them bug free by reporting bugs. But it's also a way for you guys to be brought into the mod pack as well. Now, how can you report bugs? Well, there's two ways. The first way is within my Discord. I have a custom channel called Bugs, where you can obviously open a bug report, and then you can report the bug there. That is the best way, because that way they are logged, so when we look for bugs, that is the first place we look. The second way you can report bugs is through the comments of this video. Now that is the next best way if you don't have Discord, because I check every comment. There are some times where comments get kinda hidden, where we might not see them. And then the third way is on CurseForge. Under the project, you find the bug. But once again, reporting a bug will get a Easter egg added for yourself. So let's quickly just talk about the type of Easter eggs you can get added. The first one is the easiest, and that is a custom item. This item could be a weapon, it could be just a generic item that you can use to flex with, or it could be an item with a simple use. And the second Easter egg you can get within the game is your Minecraft skin, which you can see right here. Now this skin just basically wanders around the world, it doesn't do anything, but maybe we could give them some uses. Currently all they will do is wander around. If you punch them, then they'll panic and run away from you. But they do also sleep. So if there is a bed within a radius of them at nighttime, they will jump into the bed and try to sleep. So let's quickly just sell it to nighttime. And you can see he's jumped in the bed to go to sleep. Once again, this is something we're going to be improving upon in future updates. So as more Easter eggs get added, we will improve AI and we will add special uses for them. One idea that I did want to give these is make them kind of like pinatas, so when you kill them they explode with random items. So they are the two types of Easter eggs that you can get added if you report a bug. But anyway, that is it for this video. Once again, if you have any suggestions on how we can improve this mod pack and also improve the mod that will be coming along with it, do let us know in the comments, as it's always something we are looking to do. But anyway, I'll see you guys in another one very soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.